I got these right around the time when the Homage to Home Jordan 1s dropped. When those released, I had these, so a lot of people were like, oh, look similar, but these is forces though, player. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Gully Jack here. If it's your first time here, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that smash button on the like, because you know this is gonna be a hella tight video. I'm showing y'all every shoe in my collection as of 7/31/2020, and we're gonna start rebuilding. I know some people might be looking at this like I don't even have this many kicks in my collection. Some people might have 10 times this amount. I'm gonna be showing my collection today and showing y'all some of the stuff that I like, a little bit of my flavor to match some of the drip that I got in the closet, the personals. So let's get it. I do want to have a disclaimer in here before I start this off. Some of y'all might not know this, and this is the first time I'm actually sharing this information on this YouTube channel. So if you're close to me, you might know this already, but I do work at a shoe store, a major shoe retailer, and I get a discount on 99% of the shoes that I buy, but I've started getting into buying stuff that my store, Hibbets, doesn't have, so I do work at Hibbets. I've went through kind of the ladders. I've been an assistant manager there. I jumped down whenever we got a new head manager because the scheduling, I didn't like it, so I was like, I'll just step down so I can work more on Jack and Key Boutique, which is what you see here. And I've went back up to assistant, and right now I'm kind of training. Can't really speak on what I'm doing right now, but I'm in a training management position right now. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that things go good with that. But I have been working at Pivot since August of 2019, and I started there really at a low point in my life. I didn't even have the thought of Jack and Key Boutique in my head really yet. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I had just quit my job in May of last year, and what it looked like when you take control of your destiny. Clock out. Last time these motherfuckers will ever see me, I quit. Basically, I was running low on my savings. I needed to find another job to get something going, and I gotta start this with these because this is a pair of Vans that I thrifted, and man, I beat the life out of these shoes right here. These are a pair of shoes that I used to wear on a regular basis. Even I've had these for 2 or 3 years, but I wore these literally, like you can see, this is peeling off, like that's peeling right there. I wore these shoes to death, and they was comfy. I don't suggest you beating your shoes that bad, but on my best days, on days when the shop is doing really good, I'll wear these shoes right here and throw them on just to keep me humble, just to know that all of this stuff right here is just material stuff. It can burn today, I can get it back. Like it's not nothing that I'm gonna cry about, like if I lose all of this stuff. It's nothing but material stuff. So these keep me in place. I will never sell these shoes right here, and I'll wear them on my best days just to keep me humble. Like I can have a pair of Balenciagas, Dior's, whatever, but just seeing these and putting these back on puts me in a mode of just grind, find out what I want to do with my life. And this is a special pair of shoes right here for me that might go in a museum one day. So this is pair number 1. That's right there. These right here, I caught these off Poshmark, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. I was a little bit salty because I was thinking they were a size 9.5 and I was going to be able to squeeze into them. I usually can fit 10 enforcers, so I was thinking they was 9.5. I might be able to squeeze them, finesse them a little bit, but they ended up being a size 9, but they're in really good condition. They just didn't come with a box. I got these right around the time when the Homage to Home Jordan 1s dropped, so it's a model shoe like this, the retro ones, and they're split down the middle, similar to this, black and white. But when those released, I had these, so a lot of people were like, oh, look similar, but these is forces though, player. Yeah, 2006 is when these released. Yep, 2006 is when these came out. Scarface, Al Pacino joints right here, based off of that movie cover. Super crazy pair. These, I'm actually salty that I've kind of beat these up. Like the bottom I actually threw these in the washer, I think, and that's what happened with that. I don't know how to fix that, but I wear my shoes, so I have bleached these, distressed them. As you can see, these are the Reese Forbes Nike SB Dunks highs. There was a low top version of this shoe that dropped, I think, in the early 2000s. That one's going for like thousands of dollars for these in the low top version right now. So I'm kind of salty with myself that I beat this pair up. I'm probably gonna buy another pair brand new and keep that one pretty clean and just destroy this pair. Let that one raise in price. Next up, this pair right here is the Puma Clydes right here, collaboration with Coogee that they did, I want to say in 2016. I don't think there's a date on there, but I copped these off of one of the guys that I copped from in the sneaker group, local guy that I know. Shout out to Casey for these. He gave them to me for a really good price. Checking the price on them now, I think they're going for like, I think a pair sold for like $450 on StockX. Those are steadily climbing. Crazy shoe, crazy colors on it. As you can see, this is authentic like Coogee sweater material right here, and bottom's yellowing on it, but I think it adds more character to it. Some people trip about their shoes yellowing. Some people want them white and crispy like these, but like with these that I designed, I wanted that look for it to look like yellowing. This right here is a pair of Jordans that I actually customized myself when I was getting into customizing shoes a little while back, a couple lifetimes ago, you know, kind of jack of all trades. So yeah, this pair right here, you might have seen this one on the Depop already. This is a pair of one Lance Mountain custom Air Jordan laser ones that I did, and these actually got featured on the Angelus shoe page whenever I first painted them and showed the back of them. That was red, blue. They kind of match the Lance Mountain SB, that once you strip the paint off, it shows you a different color. So the more I distress these, the better they look to me personally. And that was the look I was going for when I first bought them. I actually made these before the top threes ones came out. And a lot of people see these and think that they're that, but they're not. Those are Gully Jack Customs right there. Next up, got some Supreme CDG boots. Copped these from a guy locally when I was copping Supreme 2 or 3 years ago. I had the same guy that I got these from, him and another guy. We all started working at Penn Station together, and they kind of put me onto Supreme. And ever since, I've been kind of getting into Supreme, rocking it. Kind of fell off for a few years, but I'll probably be back next season. But these are from season 15-16, winter, you know, type shit. So it says Comme des Garçons Supreme on the back. Got the Supreme tag right there. I done kind of beat these up. As you can see, that's kind of, it's got a cut right there. I done worked in these. Wear your shoes, but take care of them. Don't do like what I just did with these. So most of those is the used pairs. This is another pair of customs that I did. I actually did this pair, started on this pair before these right here. So like I said, when I was in the Supreme, real heavy, I customized those. And I wanted to have the same theme as this shoe right here. So real brazy colors, that blue and red. Who y'all voting for? Vibes. So that's the set right there of those 1s and 4s that I customized. Gully Jacks. Tell Nike to hit me up. We can work on getting a collaboration going, because I do design, you know, in my spare time. Now this pair right here that I'm gonna show y'all. Now, like I said, this was the first pair of shoes that I tried to do a custom on. I know. Yeah, what are you doing, bro? 5 red 3s, And these ain't the 2013 joints. These are the 2006 Fire Red 3s. These was dead stock when I bought them. They still haven't been worn. Still got all the stars intact up here. Still got all the stars intact down here. I just started customizing them and started fucking them up, and I ain't went back since. So this is actually gonna be a project that I'm gonna be working on over the summer, and I'm gonna try to get them back to their original state like that, because this is a super crazy colorway. Simple, nice, dope. As you can see, I was kind of gonna black it out, and then I just started adding red and the sock liner. Like, I just didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't plan before I was doing it. So if you get into customizing, plan before you try to execute, because you'll end up with a pair of $200-300 shoes that, until I paint these, they're just sitting, because I'm not gonna put no shoelaces in them and wear them like that. They're not finished. They just don't look good like that. So that's those. I'm gonna show y'all some of the beaters. This was one of the first pairs that I copped when I started working at Hibbett's and started getting a little bit of money coming in. You might have seen me wear these in Hibbett's if you hadn't came in there when I was working. Nice, super comfy running shoe. It's kind of beat up right now. It needs a good clean to it. Zoom Gravity, Nike Zoom Gravities are what these are called. These right here, they feel like Ultra Boost, but I think they're I forget what the name of them is called, but they had a little thing right here that I cut off. It was like a little bubble that I cut off. So if you know the name of these, just post them in the comments. These are some beaters. This is another pair of shoes. This is just like some work shoes. I wear these to work. We're gonna start with all the pickups. These are all pickups from like the last month and a half. I think the fours is the only thing that's kind of old, but we're gonna start with today's pickups. Picked these cool gray 8s up. Super crazy colorway right here. I haven't had a pair of 8s before. This is my first pair of 8s. I have already tried these on. Super clean pair right here. Copped these for $160 off of the guy out of the shoe group, 859 approved. That's where I usually get all my shoes from locally. I'll go shop in that group and see who's posting some good deals. So found these. Hit him up, met him earlier in Lexington. Then they came home with your boy. Look at them bottoms, super crisp, super clean. The cool gray 8s right there. Got these out the group as well. These aren't my size, these are size 8.5. Weighing like 96. Or some people call them the Gym Red Retro 11s. Patent leather joints on there. Real nice pair right there. Got some scuffing, but I paid $100 for these. So retail on those was, I want to say $220. 8.5. That's always a good size to sell. Men and women wear that size right there. So these are gonna go on the shop pretty soon. I just need to legit check them first and make sure they all good before I do post them on there. I always do that if you start getting into reselling and you don't know if a shoe is 100% sure. This pair right here of 8s, I can tell those 100% look good. This pair right here, I need to do some research because he didn't have the shoe trees to go along with it. So this pair right here is the first pair of Yeezys that I have ever caught. These are the Zion Yeezy 350 V2 joints right here. It's always a good way to start out the Yeezy collection paying under retail. Can't be mad at that. I didn't show these yet. Just no shoestrings in them, but these are some Horween leather, Bachetta tan leather Stan Smith joints. I copped these a few years ago when I first started getting in the collection, and they're supposed to age. The leather ages and turns like different colors the more you wear them. They kind of don't fit me, so I'll probably have to get like wear these as a winter shoe and double up my socks when I wear these. That's why I really haven't worn them that much, but they still a real nice pair of those. So I got a pair that I wear to work, kind of lounge around. This is the beat up pair. They still look kind of good though. I keep them clean. Like Money Mitch said, gotta keep your sneaks clean so you ain't walking around looking like a poop hut. And then, you know, you gotta keep a second pair on deck that's new and fresh. That's a classic shoe right there. You can put Nike Airs on with any fit casually, and you know, it just don't go wrong with too much. So that's that. These right here. Y'all ready for this? Y'all see the shirt that I'm wearing? Y'all see the shirt that I'm wearing? So, do you know what this is? Do you not know what it is? We in the year 2020, so it's not the 7s, but do you know what this is? A lot of people I seen that was hating on these, said they didn't like them, said the colorway did not go right on this shoe. I love these right here. And I'm gonna hold on to them for quite some time. These are here Jordan 6s. Look at it, 1996 right here. Let me just throw these on, finish this good old biddy. Yes, sir. And you slip them on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They looking extra crispy. And they matching. A lot of people were saying the green and the pink, all of that didn't go together. Y'all ain't seen Space Jam. Go get you some Space Jam merch to match. This is some legit business though. If you're gonna do it right. Cause yeah, look. Like, this is crazy. Stupid with the shirt. Warner Bros. Space Jam. Go ahead and finish the video out in those. Stupid on my feet. Stupid! Then, last but not least, actually, this is a weird story with these. I bought these for Keisha, then she ended up getting the great 5s, and I know how she is with white shoes. She was gonna ruin these, so I was like, they was actually a little bit big for her. She usually wears a 9.5, and these are 10, so I was like, let me just buy these off of you and I'll buy you another pair of shoes. So I'm gonna keep these, do a lace swap on them, put them with them good old purple laces one time for the 1 time, for the 2 times, for the 3 times, for the 4. But not for real. These are super clean right here. I already know these are gonna creep up in price. Out of all 3 of the pairs that dropped, the green ones, the metallic green, the purple, and then I think there's an orange pair. Or at least it looks orange. It might say it's red, but it looks orange. This pair and the green pair is gonna go stupid. So if you got a pair of the green ones in a size 10 or 10.5, hit me if you got a good price on them. And they need to be legit, because I don't deal with no fakes or no fugazis. So this pair is gonna be ending it off. Like I said, this is just the beginning of the restart of building my collection back up from ground zero. I showed y'all basically how I had these and had to make it do what it do in these, and I still wear these on my best days. Even with all the kicks that I just showed y'all in this video, you gotta stay humble. You gotta remember where you started, and you gotta remember that any given time, any given moment that I start getting conceited and complacent with my position in life, I can easily go back to this or worse. So I don't ever want to go back to this. That's why I hustle so hard. That's why I grind so hard. And hopefully my light can inspire and motivate you that a year from now, you might be sitting in a situation where you have this or much more. Whatever it is that you want, you can get out of life. You just gotta work for it stay dedicated and stay motivated, and stay away from suckers too, because that'll drain your energy real quick. This low-key feels like an episode of Cribs. You've seen my kicks, you've seen where I started from, and now it's time for y'all to get out. Get out.